Let's talk about certainty.
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 Certainly, we'll talk about certainty.
All right. So there's an old line out there that people are most comfortable when there's certainty, and they're most alive when they're uncomfortable.
Never heard that before, but sure.
Fair enough.
Fair
All
enough.
right. Let's assume it's true.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's an old line.
Right. Right. So therefore.
All right.
So the commentary is, I think so often the salesperson's not willing to become uncomfortable. Then they don't take risks. They don't do things that sort of get them out of their spot of, hey, this is my process, this is what to, and therefore the prospect is never uncomfortable or in pain in order to buy. So my belief is if we're willing to step out and make our own selves uncomfortable, the prospects come along for the ride. They get uncomfortable. So can you talk about how that dynamic works in a sales environment and maybe give us some other things to relate it to?
So many times I talk to salespeople, veteran salespeople, who frankly are a little bored.
Absolutely.
They're used to doing things the way they've been doing them. They're kind of laxative. And it's because they're not doing the things that are exciting and rejuvenating and all that kind of fun stuff. So let me give you an example. If you're in sales and you have a day one, you make 50 cold call dials. Day two, you send out some emails and you clean your desk. At the end of the day, which one do you feel more energized about? I don't care what happened in the cold calls. You feel more energized if you make the dials. Because you go home, or maybe you go from your bedroom to the living room, and you're like, I did something today.
I accomplished something.
Wow, yeah, you feel so great about it. You're not beating yourself up over, oh, I should have made those cold calls and I just cleaned out a desk, right? Do things that scare you. And I tell people this. I say, work really hard for 1 year, you'll eat really well for 5.
Yep.
But you got to work really hard for 1.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talked before we did this. It's like skydiving. I've never done it. We actually tried one day. It was too windy and it never went back. But everybody that told us that had done it before said I felt really alive.
Yep.
Felt really energized when I was doing that. But I was incredibly uncomfortable. I wanted to vomit right before I jumped out of the plane.
You never hear anyone say that about sitting on the couch watching TV.
Nope.
Point made.
Lee, you think differently?
No, I agree. I'm never skydiving though.
All right, take care, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
Goodbye.